Hello Pisces, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your August 2022 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So what do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? What's going on for you? We have the Hermit. Okay. So the Hermit can be represented as like a spirit around you. It can also be represented as the hermit wandering around in the woods, and he offers his light of illumination to people who seek the light, okay? So you might be in a situation within your life right here, and you're not sure what to do. You're lost, you're scared, you might be feeling very anxious, and you're kind of like wandering around in this wooded area. And the best option for you to be would be to sit down and ask your guardian angels for help, okay? Because the more you wander around in the woods, the more lost you're going to get. The hermit wanders the woods and sees people who are lost to try to help them out of the woods. And that's what you need to do, is you need to wait on the illumination right here. The illumination of the hermit, the illumination of your ancestors. Sorry, I got tripped up over my words. Hold on. The illumination of your ancestors will really help you move through this forest right here. This forest of uncertainty within your life. So what does the Hermit need to tell us right here? I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot deck. This deck does have reversals for you. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck and then clarify with a different deck. What do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? What is the Hermit illuminating to us? We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Swords in reversed. And we have the Justice upright. Okay. So what I'm seeing right here with this 5 of Pentacles is that there is a situation within your life where you're feeling impoverished, you're feeling destitute and lost, all right? These 2 beggars are wandering around outside of the church, and it's cold, it's snowy, they're wearing rags, and the best thing for them to do would be to go inside of the church and ask for help. Sometimes pride will not allow them to help, or sometimes the church just doesn't want to help these people out. However, the actual definition of the card is that they need to turn around and see the light and walk inside the church, and the church will help them or comfort them in some sort of way. It's important to understand that the Hierophant represents the church, and the Hermit represents someone who works inside of the religious order. Now, I'm not saying to go into a church, but I'm feeling like seek and you shall find, all right? Seek help and the Hermit will help you. Turn around and look at the light sometimes. With this 7 of Swords, I feel like there is a situation where someone has gotten away with something. Maybe you're feeling impoverished because someone has stolen something from you and they feel like they've gotten away. But never fear, here is the Justice, okay, to balance out the situation. Now, I don't know if you're going to get whatever it was back. However, balance has to be restored, all right? So if something is taken away, something must be given. That is the law of equivalent exchange within the universe. So let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like using this deck right here. What do we need to know about this 5 of Pentacles for Pisces? What's going on right here? We have the Ace of Skulls and the Devil. All right. So what I'm seeing with this situation is that there is a devilish energy that is trying to lure you into poverty. Maybe you have accepted something from this devilish energy. Maybe the devil feels like he has gotten one over on you. He has offered you a gift and maybe you have accepted it within the past. And now you're feeling impoverished by the situation. Or maybe the devil is trying to lure you into a situation with this Ace of Pentacles right here. Let's pull one more card. The 6 of Knives. The best thing for you to do is if you feel like something is trying to offer you something and you feel like you shouldn't do something right here. For example, maybe you're feeling the need to pull a trick on someone, if that makes sense, like, prostitute yourself out to receive some sort of money. That is devilish energy. Go and seek enlightenment. Go and seek help somewhere else, all right? It is not worth your energy right here to spend your time, your attention, your money, whatever it is, to receive just this little Ace of Pentacles from the devil, because ultimately it will still lead you in poverty right here. And I feel like this devil energy wants you to accept it because they'll feel like they have power over you, okay? A lot of people will go and like try to get people to have sex with them or get them to do these things because they're in really bad situations. Ultimately, they feel like, well, as long as, they got some money out of it and I got fulfilled, it's okay. But sometimes that's predatory energy, or it is predatory energy. It's not sometimes. And That's what you have to understand right here, Pisces. Do not sell yourself short because of this devil for a time period of being happy with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? What's the Seven of Pentacles? We have death, we have the Four of Scepters, and we have the Sun card. With this death energy and this Four of Scepters and the Sun, what you can do is you can have peace knowing that this situation is over, okay? By you mentally moving away from the situation, it's not going to happen to you, all right? You're going to escape a situation. So here's the thing about the Seven of Swords. You could be escaping something and it can make you very happy in the long run. You could be escaping death, all right? With this death, the Four of Scepters and the Sun, the Four of Scepters does represent a celebration of death, and the Sun represents new life, new birth in a situation. So it's crossing Scorpio. So Scorpio crossing Leo, sitting at the bottom of the zodiac wheel like this, meeting at a center of celebration. So what I'm seeing with this Seven of Swords is that this situation is about to end. You're about to receive some sort of justice. Because you turned down something from the devil, something new can be reborn. We have the Five of Scepters, we have the Seven of Knives, and we have the Ace of Grails. So justice over someone trying to get away with this very violent energy, all right? You're about to be receiving some sort of Ace of Grails moment within your life. You're about to receive the true Ace of Grails, something that will lead you into some sort of prosperity and some sort of financial or emotional fulfillment, okay? Someone is trying to cause some sort of discourse within your life, and they're hoping to get away with it with the Seven of Knives. But here's the thing, the justice comes in to balance out this situation, okay? You will be receiving this Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Daughter of Knives coming out. The Five of Cups does represent that you are looking at spilled milk. You're looking at spilled milk on the ground, and you're wondering what you can do next. The Three of Knives represents that you are heartbroken that your 3 cups have spilled out. And the Three of Knives represents that you're heartbroken because of your cups spilling out. And the Daughter of Knives is kind of like spy energy. Like, what can I do next? What's the next step? Maybe you know something about this situation. Let's clarify this. We have the Chariot, we have the Empress, we have the Three of Cups. With the Six of Scepters. I feel like you're about to receive some sort of victory over this, like great victory. The Chariot energy does represent a great victory coming in. It's the representation of the prophet Elijah being brought up into heaven, right? The Empress represents that you're receiving a victory over this property, a victory over this land. So you could be receiving some sort of inheritance right here. You could be receiving something that's tangible with this Three of Grails experience that will allow you to celebrate with other people. You're about to be receiving a gift right here that's really big from the universe because you've been through this situation before. Because you were put in this death-like state, because you turned down something from the devil, because you were going through all these different tumultuous events, you're about to be receiving this great victory. And it will allow you to celebrate around with the people within your life right here. So maybe you have a family and you've been through, just the ringer. Like nothing has worked out for you within your life. And you're always saying, if I could win the lottery or if I could have something good happen to me, I'd take care of my family and my friends and whatnot. This is it, Pisces. You've gone through the situation. You've gone through all these trials and adversities right here. You're coming out on top. You do have double clarification of victory. The Six of Scepters being paraded through the streets right here. You're going to be able to carry your wand held high. You're going to be hailed as the victor of something. You're going to be hailed as the person who's rightfully owed this victory with this Empress. And you're going to be able to take care of your family the way that you want to, or your friendships. Let's clarify this energy down here. How do you receive the illumination? That's what's important to understand. How do you receive this illumination? The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Knives. Wow. Tables turn. So what I'm feeling right here is that people have put you in this situation, but you have the information behind it. You have, with the Daughter of Knives, you have the Ace of Swords, okay? It's important to understand is that the Daughter of Knives always is handed the aces, all right? Any of the pages or the daughters within this deck are handed the aces, okay? So this Daughter of Knives is holding the Ace of Knives right here. So you've been put through this situation, but you gained something out of it. You gained knowledge. And at the right moment, you can use this knowledge to turn the tables for yourself. So I feel like you already have the illumination, but you're not looking at it clearly. You have the information about something, but you're not using it properly, or you don't know what it does. But this information can drastically change your situation, Pisces. It can change the course of events of your life. The moon. It's knowledge about the occult. You have some sort of knowledge about mysteries, the occult. You have some sort of connection to the higher realms right here. And that's generally Pisces, intuitiveness. But the moon can also represent mystery and insanity. Okay? There is a secret that's shrouded within the darkness. The hermit's light is usually represented as the star. He holds the star within his lantern or a piece of the sun. But I feel like the moon is shining directly on something. Like, here's darkness everywhere else, but the moon is shining directly on something right here. Okay? And you need to go see what that is. The moon is shining on something. Let's look at this. The Nine of Knives. And the Three of Skulls. The moon is shining on your work that makes you very anxious. So you do something that makes you anxious, maybe a hobby. You have some sort of secret. You have mystery or knowledge about something, and a lot of it, it seems like, and you can use it at the right time, but your work is what's causing you the anxiety. This knowledge, maybe you have the knowledge of something, but whenever you look at it, whenever you read about it, for example, maybe you have knowledge about witchcraft, but whenever you read about witchcraft, it makes you feel very anxious. There's something that you have right here. You were put through all these tests and trials to gain some sort of enlightenment. You were able to get away with a lot of things within your life so that way you could gain knowledge within situations. You have the knowledge now. Now it's up to you to know exactly when to use it. And it's knowledge hidden within mystery, and it makes you very nervous. But you've worked on this before. The Ace of Scepters and the Queen of Grails. It's your allure, okay? Your sexual prowess. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago in Scorpio's reading. Sometimes you have to use your abilities to move forward in life, like to gain information, your ability of seduction, your ability of sexual magic, okay? Because what's important to understand is that the Queen of Grails and the Moon card are both represented by Cancer. In this deck, it's represented by Pisces, but I associate the Moon to Cancer, okay? This Queen of Grails is a snake on the bottom, right? She represents a siren, so a snake on the bottom, and she has a human being on top. But if you reverse it, the human being is on the bottom and the snake is on top. So what's important to understand is who is the snake and who is the human. Is the snake the human or the human the snake? That's the duality of this situation. You have the ability to really transform your prowess right here. And your prowess is what's going to give you this new opportunity within your life. It's something that you do that maybe you don't even talk about, maybe you don't show to other people, that is the actual information behind something. That's what gives you the victory. That's how you illuminate something. At the right moment, you're going to do something having to do with like some sort of mysterious seduction. You don't like doing it. It causes you anxiety, but you'll do it at the right moment, and that gives you victory. I don't know if you want to do it, so it's kind of like the devil is trying to lure you into something, and you kind of lure the devil back. That's what this is. So someone is trying to lure you into some sort of sexual act for money, or to get something from you. In return, you kind of lure them and you gain control over the situation. I feel like you have that ability, Pisces, is that people see you as the prey. In reality, you're not the prey. It's kind of like that old saying of, I'm not stuck in the room with you, you're trapped in the room with me. Like when someone's giving you those angry, like, demonic eyes, and you know that you're crazier than them, like that's the situation behind it. Lord of Scepters, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Prince of Grails. You can move this energy very quickly to gain exactly what you want because you have the power of seduction right here. So you're gaining control over a situation from your past. You have information. It's like you played someone. You played someone really fucking hard. And because of this information right here, you can use it again. You could do it again if you had to. I feel like there's another situation coming up where you're going to have to do it again. Maybe you know that you do this, Pisces. I'm not saying to actually have sex or anything with this person, but using your charm to get what you need for the situation at hand. I feel like that's your justice, is if someone tries something with you to get you to do something, you take control over the situation and you get what you want back without actually having to give them anything in return. And you gain information on them. That's really weird. I don't know. Let's look at a different deck. Your sexual prowess gets you out of really bad situations. You have the Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you played the King of Pentacles, you played the devil. You alchemize the situation, or the angels alchemize the situation to flip the script on this. That's the whole thing. Now you have control over the King of Pentacles, and that's what's scaring the King of Pentacles right there. You have the information on this king. They're the ones going through this anxiety-ridden moment because they fell for this occultic, mysterious thing that you are, Pisces. They wanted to take advantage of you. You played along with it to see who they were. You gained control over them, plus the information, plus everything, and now they're scared of you. Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. They're pushing back on something, and they know that they need to balance something out within your life right here. They're scared of this information about what you have. So what they want to do is they want to talk to you and balance something out. So it's kind of like, say for example, you're going through a divorce, right? And someone has the kids. But you know something really dark and deep and bad about the other person that would prevent them from getting the kids. And so they talk to you, and you're not saying that you're going to do anything bad, but you mention it. And ultimately, they're like, okay, what do you want in this situation? I'm not saying it's blackmail or anything like that. It's not that. It's that they tried to play you, and in return, you subtly bring something up. You have a way to win something. You have the way to win a situation without even really trying, okay? That's what this is. They will balance this out because they don't want something to come out. They will pay for something to not come out. The Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the World. I feel like this is about cheating energy. Someone may have walked away from an emotional commitment and given, their commitment to something else. And you know that. And you know that that is their undoing. With the World card energy, that could be like the end of everything for them. King of Swords coming out, the Knight of Swords coming out with the Nine of Wands. You speaking your truth very quickly. You know something about someone or a situation. This situation has hurt you with this Nine of Wands. Now, you could end it, and it could be, you know, a very explosive topic, or you could subtly hint at the matter. It's kind of like, you know, how could I say this? Settling out of court, okay? You know, when there's a lawsuit, okay, so maybe this is settling it out of court. So there's a lawsuit, right? And the other person doesn't want, you know, their name dragged through the mud or whatever. So what they do is they decide to settle a situation outside of court. Instead of going to the judge, the two attorneys meet, they shake hands, whatever. They say, this is what my client wants. This is what they want from this. Mutual agreement, no drama, whatever, the end. So they're trying to settle something out of court with you because you know something, because you've lived through something, because something has happened. And that's it. You have victory over it. It's like they know that if they were to go to a higher level, a higher circuitry, a higher court, it would be disastrous for everyone involved. All right? So the best thing to do is to go straight to the source, ask, what do you want? Settle it out of court, sign documents, and then move your separate ways. Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. You will be able to celebrate with your family right here. Yes, the emotional situation, I kind of feel like you're expecting more from something, but here's the thing. You're looking at your cups that have fallen out. You have two cups that are behind you. These two people want to help you improve your life, that want to help you move forward, to help you celebrate, right? But you're saying you want some sort of like, you know, this big dramatic effect. I don't feel like there's going to be this huge dramatic effect. I feel like you just win, and they're going to say, hey, you won a situation. Let's try to figure it out. Let's try to go from there. How can we settle this out of court? How can we make this easier for everyone involved? What do you want? And that's it. You get what you want. You get victory. You have double clarification of victory. So let's look at your oracle card readings. This is a very deep reading, Pisces. You have graveyard, unnecessary fear. You're scared about something, but there's no reason for you to be scared about it. You have spider, community, and web weaving. You have a lot of web right here. You have a lot of people who are actually caught up in this web. A lot of people are caught up in this, I feel like. A lot of people, you know, they don't want things to come out. They would just rather say, hey, you know what? Why don't we just not talk about it? Let's settle it out of court. No drama. You get what you want. You tell us what you want. Here you go. Move on. Because they don't want the entire web to fall apart about something within their lives. You have closure. You're closing out the situation, and you're finding closure. I feel like you're finding happiness right here. You're finding the ability to move forward with the Three of Cups and take care of your family and your feelings and whatever you want, you know, in the best way for you. You have Earth Magic and Blaze a Trail. So what I feel like for you right now is that you really need to focus on the earth that's around you. Give thanks, okay? Pray about it. Go outside. Put your feet in the grass. Touch the grass. Smell the flowers. You know, collect some flowers, collect some crystals, start meditating, start praying, and then blaze a trail. When this comes in for you, just move forward. Just be like, okay, and you know, be clear with what you want. Be clear with how you want the situation to play out. I feel like they're bending to your rules right here, okay? They have to. Because it got played, all right? Ask for what you want. Settle it out of court. Just don't be a little, you know, don't be too greedy. Maybe you can be, but, you know, be fair. Be fair about it as well. And move forward with your life. And then be excited and happy and say, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm going to be free. And, you know, it's a new me. I'm taking care of everyone who's around me, who was there for me. So we have Magpie, addiction, and dwarf resourcefulness. Don't sink into addictions right here. Be careful about your addictions. Maybe that is something that you know about someone. Maybe they have like, you know, a sex addiction or something like that. Be resourceful with what you get too. You know, when you receive this gift, use it appropriately, all right, Pisces? Let's look at your, what are these, rune cards? So with this dwarf resourceful energy, what I'm seeing for you as well is you have the ability to do whatever you want to after this. So focus on your dreams right here. Ah, it fell on the ground. Hold on. We have Rado, travel, communication, decisive action, reunion, and progress. Yeah, it's decisive action. They want a reunion with you. They want to have communication. I feel like they will travel to you. The inner path and destiny are the spiritual meanings behind it. Communication and decisive action. They need this to be settled, all right? Let's look at your talisman oracle cards. With this addiction energy, I want to clarify that. What is this addiction energy? Four of Skulls. Don't go into a spending spree right here. Save your resources, okay? Like when you get something, don't just start spending it on everything, all right? If you have a spending addiction, just save your money, all right? If they settle out of court and you get this money, just save it, hold on to it, put it away for a rainy day, right? Algas, protection, courage, help from others, and good decision making. You're protected. Be courageous. Confront these fears. People are going to help you, and they're going to make good decisions. So anyway, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later.